That bread looks kind of good. It's chain reactions. It's Doh Kyung Soo, DO, Mars. Let's get into it. That's a lot of flowers. And that's a lot of houses that are all the same color.
너와는 다른 별에 살아 평생 떠난 적 없는 Mars 너를 볼 수 있다는 Venus 그 먼 곳으로 날아갈까
That bread looks kind of good.
잠 못 이루는 밤 더 커지는 맘 속 작은 걱정 예를 들어 우리 만나면 혹시 너무나 많이 다르지 않길 바라고 있어 고민보다 더 빨리 내게 가까이 닿고 싶어 But now I'm stuck on Mars
Ooh, I don't want to interrupt, but what was that old phrase? Wasn't it men are from Mars and women are from Venus or something? Like about how so different we are and can never understand each other or something like that?
You know I'm stuck on But now I'm stuck on Mars 안녕 인사를 하고 나면 외계인 같다 느낄지도 몰라 어떤 인 같다 느낄지도 몰라 어떤 표정을 준비해야 내 맘 전할 수 있을까 알 수 없는 만남 더 궁금한 맘 속 작은 걱정 예를 들어 우리 만나면 혹시 너무나 많이 다르지 않길 바라고 있어 고민보다 더 빨리
We're going very literal with the how different we are.
않길 바라고 있어 고민보다 더 빨리 내게 가까이 닿고 싶어 But now I'm stuck on Mars You know I'm stuck on You know I'm stuck on Mars You know I'm stuck
A tiny ass letter.
I'm stuck on Mars You know I'm stuck on
What's it say?
But now I'm stuck on Mars 시간이 지나고 나면 사소한
Oh, we're using the flowers to write something.
But now I'm stuck on Mars 시간이 지나고 나면 사소한 걱정일 뿐일 걸 알아 함께 할게 네 곁에서 하나 둘씩 닮아가길 마치 오래된 사이처럼
Yes, layer it.
있길 바라고 있어 매일 설레는 고민보다 먼 고민 두렵지만 고민보다 먼 고민 두렵지만 But now I fly from Mars You know I fly from You know I fly from You know I fly from Mars You know I fly from
Ooh,
But now I fly from Mars
it worked. Obviously that bread looked good. He had to show me take a bite. It just looks so fluffy. Yeah, company Susu.
Fly from Mars. Now I fly from Mars.
11-9. Can't read all that. Let me know if that means something. Is that an E and an F? EF. Interesting. Those tiny little envelopes. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought I had autoplay on. Sometimes it just starts playing another video. So, the smooth vocals, check. I love that we had a moment where, I mean, he also did a little bit of some high note stuff in the background. I love it when people do background vocals for themselves. Also, we got some layering. That was really nice. I thought this was going to be a funny video, that he was going to show up to a date with way too many flowers. So I like that they were like, yeah, you thought that, but we're actually writing a message. So I thought that was cool. I also think it's interesting to play with the concept of being so foreign to each other, being so different that you're like aliens. I think he literally says, I'm an alien. So I like that idea in terms of communicating and connecting and getting to know each other. It's obviously all about communication. It's literally satellite dishes and transmitters and letter. I don't know how you mail a letter in space, but I mean, listen, the man made headphones out of like a flip phone and some batteries, so I'm not going to question the science. But I really like the way that he played with that concept. I like the lyrics about... We'll play it through again, but I like the lyrics and how it kind of plays with this idea of we're so different once we meet, and using literal distance, because when you talk about you want to be close to somebody, you don't mean distance usually. Like when you say, yeah, I became close with them over the last few months, it doesn't mean literal spaces between you. It doesn't mean there's actual distance. It means that you got closer emotionally. You feel more connected. So I like that it's sort of a play on that. It's, yeah, we're from different planets. Obviously, that's probably not literal. I don't think that Dio has, communications with someone, an extraterrestrial, but maybe. But I like that idea. We're so different. How do we communicate different languages? I think at one point he talks about like what faces should I make, because like there's like a language barrier almost. So at least that's what I'm getting out of it. I might be reading too much into it, but I really like the concept here. And then later he does fly. Says I'm flying to Mars. From Mars. Just so delicate. And I like that's the part that I really like. I like that if we meet, we'll see we're not too different from each other, because you assume, again, it's obviously pretty like simplified to just be like men and women, because obviously there's a whole spectrum, but for the purposes of this, you think that whether it's man to woman, even within the same gender, like you can always feel like you are way too different. You can always feel like we're never going to understand each other. The cliche is men and women, but I mean, there's no reason why that can't be same sex. There's no reason why it can't be any gender identity. It's just about when you are feeling like you want to be close to someone, you don't know how it's going to work out. I mean, this could also be like online relationships where you meet somebody online and you've never actually met, and you're hoping that the connection is what you think it's going to be. There's that distance there, even though it's not technically planets, it is a form of distance. It is a kind of separation, and you're hoping that we're as similar as I think we're going to be. And I think that this is very applicable to a lot of different scenarios, and I love that. I love that in any song where that comes up. As you know, if you watch my other videos, I love songs that are open to a lot of interpretations. Oh, there's the letters right there. That's right. Don't spend time worrying. Let's just get close. Figure it out. Hey. Is this the part? Yeah. Oh no. Ooh, the weight, yes. Oh, this is the part. Okay. Love that tone. This I might be reading too much into it, but I know that when you're talking to somebody that has either one of you has, you know, struggles with the language that you have in common, or you have no language in common, you use facial expressions and body language to sort of bridge that gap a little bit, and to show that you're friendly, or to show that you think something's funny, because sometimes you don't actually have the language skills to make that connection. So I feel like he's almost being like, I'm an alien, how should I portray myself? What can I do other than words to show you who I am and how I feel? Yeah, I just love the way he says that. Yo, I love that little break in the instrumental, and then that little da 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 little dance on it. Very delicate, very light. And this is very, like, not necessarily late 80s, maybe, you know, late 80s, early 90s, this whole, like, makeshift alien encounter equipment, making your own stuff out of other stuff. That was very much something that came about in movies and TV in that kind of era, because that's just where technology was. That, you know, there was all this proliferation of radios and stuff that there wasn't before. People were taking stuff apart, and there was a lot of movies where people were like, oh yeah, I made these headphones that can talk to aliens. What's it made out of? It's made out of a phone and a battery pack. He's got this little tent filled with just all this random equipment. You don't know what any of it does. It's transmitters. It's very, very old school science fiction. And it's cute and quirky the way that it's presented too, like a makeshift tent. And now that I know what he's looking for, I like the nerves. Like, that's like, you get the email, or you get the DM, you get the text message, whatever it is, and you're like almost nervous to read it. And it's impossibly small. Yes, the background vocals, light. Yes, I love the tone in this part.
사소한 걱정일 뿐일 걸 알아 함께 할게 네 곁에서 하나 둘씩 닮아가길 마치 오래된 사이 전화리처럼
Layering. Yes. Beautiful. So I was only going to play a part of it, but that whole part is just nice. I love these songs, these full-length songs, K-pop, that let you build up, and then we are able to have a whole end section of a song that's just, you don't want to pause it, because when you have a 2-minute song, you don't get to build anywhere usually. Sometimes you can, but you need that time, you need that space, literally, thank you, Dio, and you build us up, and we have this nice kind of, I wouldn't call it a crescendo, because it's not you know, really building up to something loud, but it does bring us to our final destination, which again can be used to talk about nerdy space travel. But what I like here is the lyrics that I wanted to run back through, but his vocals were just so nice, I didn't want to really interrupt. So this is the other part. It's just very cute and poetic, and I guess it's pretty much this whole second half of this song, so we'll just do it here. So he gets the message back, or the first message, whatever, good morning. You know that you have all those butterflies, and I know after when I did the popcorn reaction, I didn't have the lyrics, but people are talking about how the lyrics, and I read through them, and I actually think this is true, that it kind of represents like butterflies. It's like that feeling of like, not anxiety, because it has a negative connotation, but that like good anxiety, that like anxiousness, that eagerness, that excitement. And then once you're together, you don't necessarily feel that anymore. All those worries like, ooh, will we get along? Will they like me? You know that they do at that point, and you're no longer feeling those things, so you just gotta kind of get through it, and then you look back and you're like, I can't believe I thought you weren't gonna like me. And becoming more alike. Before we were literally talking about each other as if we were aliens. Now we're becoming more alike. It's like we've been together for a long time. See, it's that progression. It's that narrative. It's that story that you can tell with a full-length song. Yes. The heart fluttering with popcorn popping. The background. And I do like it, so that's where we got a little bit of a change, because before it was, now I'm stuck on Mars, now I'm stuck on Mars. I think he said that twice, maybe 3 times, and the final part is now I fly from Mars. And at one point he says, should I fly to you? Now we've gotten there. He was like, ooh, I don't know, should we? Okay, and then now we're fucking doing it, man. Yes. Shout out to the tiny notes. Beautiful. So let me know your own feelings. Let me know your own interpretations. I think it's very cute. I think it's fun. It's just like popcorn. It's just got this energy to it. It's just got this positive vibe, this lightness, not just in the vocals, and the videos themselves are literally, they're light. They're just bright videos. It just seems like there's a nice energy. He's just got this feeling about him that I think is really nice to see. I think he's got this musical style that's just, you know, it's about vibes, it's about nice, smooth vocals, it's about a message, it's about telling a story. It's a lane that I think that he's really, at least for the solos that I've seen, it seems like a lane that he really enjoys. His music videos seem to always have some sort of story, some sort of message, something that they want you to understand or interpret for yourself, which I think is always a sign of good art. So I really enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, EXO-L. I love you, and until next time, stay fresh.